You've turned on to Rykerroad.
Apparently, Stone Sour is actually a drink. I did not know that.
Oh,
so
really?
Yeah, I always thought it was just kind of a cool band name, but apparently it actually is it is a thing. I did not know that.
Everything's thinging.
Yep.
Okay.
There it is. Okay.
We got to make sure her boobs were boobing and Krampus is Krampusing.
I actually think that there's some Stone Sour stuff that goes heavier than Slipknot. It does not happen often, but in my opinion, I think that there's.
I thought that was kind of like the point. Was Stone Sour was like the.
It was off of their concept album,
pussy version of Slipknot.
It's the House of Golden Bones. It's one of the characters.
I remember you talking about that.
It's one of the characters he was singing as, and you can tell like there's more ferocity for a reason, things like that. Anyway,
okay.
So, but
well.
Yeah.
Drink 30. Harry Mike. Michael Harry.
Eric, Kyle, this is Mike, so there's no confusion. My salsa. That digs deep.
Where'd everybody go? Welcome back, you music junkies. I'm Eric. This is Kyle. We're brothers that react to shit. You know the drill. Why don't we do that? Tonight, Kyle has Stone Sour Fabulous.
Yes.
Is how you were saying it. Did I say it correctly?
It is the rock stereotype of that we take words and we spell them wrong, but it's pronounced
Fabulous.
Fabulous. So, right. This is off of their album Hydrograd. And again, this isn't my favorite album by them, but we've been reacting to some kind of heavy stuff. I figured this would just be kind of a fun thing to watch. You are really going to like the music video.
All right.
I think the music video may be something that you could pay attention to a little more because it is impressive, but it's not like watching a cinematic, like just like, intense, a lot to chew on thing. This is very straight to the point, and it's just a lot of fun.
All right. Well, I'm here for it.
Yep. And if anybody doesn't know, there's a moment that happens in this music video where it's reminiscent of something that Corey did while he was on stage not as Slipknot, but when he was performing with Slipknot, and kind of pokes fun at himself. And I thought it was pretty clever, but the song itself is good. So
okay, all right. Well, let's go.
Fabulous, and here we go. Stone Sour Fabulous. Yep, getting ready to go on stage.
So this is what Stone Sour sounds like now, because again, man, all I ever heard was Bother.
Oh no, they are heavy. One of their older
that was
songs.
that was actually my attraction to them, that they weren't heavy. This is interesting. Okay.
Yeah, this is more of a hard rock. This is not.
But see, that's not even what I thought they were even at that.
Yeah, this Corey kind of does blend between the two. Like sometimes you will hear a little more Slipknot in him because of what he's doing. But just like how we're gonna go through some of Slipknot stuff, you're gonna hear it and go, "This is like Stone Sour." But it's still Slipknot. So
all right, well, sorry guys, didn't mean to pause right away, but he really threw me off.
Legit, Bother. Actually, you mentioning Bother was the reason why I found them, and then Sammy was the reason why I got in depth. So you were kind of like the launching pad.
That's so weird.
But that's crazy. I didn't know that you weren't aware of the. That's cool. All right,
Brian, if you happen to see this, it's because of you. I don't know if you remember when we used to work at B-Dubs and we would get the free plays in the mornings when we would be prepping and stuff. One of the things was you always said, go put Stone Sour on, and you were like, you know who this is, right? And that was when I was like, no. He's like, this is Corey Taylor from Slipknot. I was like, shut the fuck up.
No, it's not.
that was before like the interwebs like we have it now, so we couldn't internet like we internet now, and I had to just kind of go on his word, and then I actually found out, yes, it was true. But Brian, if you end up seeing this, hey buddy, apparently I/you are responsible for his, Slipknot taste.
Absolutely, yeah, man.
It
opened many doors. That
just threw me back to he's the reason why I even know that, and always played the song because it was a good fucking song. So sorry, I didn't mean to go off on that little rant, but all right, guys, let's get back into it.
So I'll let you hit the space bar. Yep. This one's just fun, man. It's just cool.
Ooh. Fucking A, all right.
Remember, they don't take themselves seriously. They take what they do seriously.
That polka dot guitar is nasty as fuck.
Josh's guitar is cool.
I can't recall the last time I was caught between the walls. Those razors in the pillowcases seem to cut them off. But
The purple guitar.
those dead things take a toll. Remember, it's just a game.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yes.
Let me hear that again.
Oh, yes. Yeah, go for it.
I
Yeah.
need to hear that again, guys.
Yeah. Was it what he said, or was it
How he said.
he's okay? Yeah, that is a Corey inflection that he'll
Okay.
kind of. It's not this. He doesn't do this in
does
every
he-
song.
No, but does he do that a lot? Not just with Stone, but like in general, like this.
Yeah. For instance, Chapeltown Rag, which is Slipknot's newest single, he kind of has more of this, like, I don't want to say it like this, but like the operatic thing. Corey actually quit smoking and has made like essentially kind of had the mentality of like, look, man, I'm pushing 50 or 60 or whatever. I got to change my ways, kind of a thing. So,
Sure.
His live performances sound better, but yeah, he kind of has like an operatic kind of vibe to him, and he likes to get down deep, and we'll do different things like that. And it's
All right. Well, then, fuck
yeah.
it. I'm here for it then, man.
Yeah, man,
Let's-
it's interesting. Like I said, again, I kind of
this is-
I told Eric this is like junk food. This is just fun. This
All right.
this is a good one. So
I'm digging it. I just was not expecting this, especially Stone Sour. So okay. All right.
Yep.
All right.
bring it in, man.
A toll. Remember, it's just a game.
It's only rock and roll, but I like it. I like it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my only fault. I guess it's good to be the enemy. That don't mean that it's so
Ooh, that background.
bad. Because it's all downhill from here. It's all downhill from here, motherfucker. It's all
It's nasty.
It's all downhill. You can't get on from here.
So yes,
When was this made?
my brain shut off. 2017.
All right,
So
well,
you've gotten experience of the first chorus. So what do you think?
I mean, with this being newer newer Stone Sour, I guess I could say maybe I'm not surprised that they got harder, but I did not expect this at all coming from this, like from the style that I knew of like what they did. So this is interesting. I may actually be more of a Stone Sour fan than a
That's fair. Yeah.
Slipknot fan.
Yep.
But I've only had one Slipknot song, guys, so I'm not judging a book by its cover here.
His Corey Taylor journey is in its infancy. So yeah.
All right, I just want to get back into it. I'm not necessarily. I mean, is he just kind of talking about like himself being fabulous or what? Like,
I think it's just Corey kind of just will write things, and if it sounds good and is ultimately vibing, he'll just write it. And I think that like sometimes like
I think that's why I get into him. Then is he's a vibe.
yeah, it's
yeah.
I remember watching at one point it was called Corey Taylor Mad Genius, and his wife at the time, his friends, his colleagues, his coworkers, all of them all had a very consistent thing to say about him, and one of them hit it on the head was that they were like, Corey was talking to me at the table of like wherever we were eating dinner or having coffee or something, and he stopped, pulled out his notebook, opened it up to like the later pages, and started writing down lyrics and started writing down ideas. So he is always thinking about things. He is always wanting
Fair.
to do different things that, you know, either will push him, or if he just has like, dude, I've got a dumb idea, let's just do this. And it's
Okay.
You know, it's again, I don't know what the true origin of Fabulous is, but I think it's just the
I was just making sure I wasn't like missing something.
no, it's in my opinion, I think that this is kind of around the time that the whole rock is dead thing was kind of out, and I think that he just kind of was just, not taking himself seriously, but like the whole, it's only rock and roll, but I like it, man.
Yeah.
Like it just, it is what, so that's be it.
That's why I was like, okay, but I didn't know if it was one of those like, and I'm still fabulous kind of thing.
Yeah, right.
Okay. All right, guys, let's get back into it. Sorry.
You're good, man. Polka dot guitar is going to come
that
in.
thing's fire.
And all the things, dude, I love
wacky,
it so much.
inflatable two-arm guy or
It's got
whatever.
really good car sales.
Your beast is just a burden that you never keep in line. This fabulous is really less. Gets them every time.
Yeah.
Rise for money. Don't act like you're impressed. You spread your legs.
So ridiculous. I love it.
Baby, fucks you back.
And he's saying fucks you back.
I think so. Either fucks you back or fucks you best. The vibe, the energy. Oh.
This video's fire. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I forgot about that one. Oh, what's gonna happen?
I don't know. You do.
Oh no, I do. Yeah.
That's Photoshop. Nobody can do that.
It's all lies. Yep. Now they're all.
That was cool.
Oh, that was a cool shot. Oh yeah! Crowd surfing. Yeah. Here we go. This is it. He's got a phone and knocks it out of his hand.
That's funny. Okay. Oh, fuck.
And he beats the shit out of it. So that was Stone Sour's Fabulous.
Oh, 100% good.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, this was I love it when just artists just don't take themselves seriously and just have a good time. And it's like this was, it's again, we've been doing some heavier stuff. I was like, you know what? I'm like, let's just unwind for a second. Let's it's just something to give it a little refresher. And I was really hoping that you would dig it, but
I did.
Yeah.
I did. This was not at all what I was expecting when I said let's do Stone Sour first tonight. I almost kind of wish I would have ended on this.
Really?
Yeah. Spoiler alert, we do more than one video in a night.
Yes.
But I was like, oh, we're going to do this one first and we'll end on this one. And I kind of wish we would have ended on this one. Now, I could eat my words later, but I'm just saying like this was a lot more like hype and like intense, I guess, than I was expecting. I was thinking more of just a very kind of like secular song, I guess is the only way I know how to put it. Not even rock.
Would you say more like just like a radio like top 40s kind of a thing where it's like, because the way that
I keep comparing it to Bother, but it's the only thing I that's the only sound I know how to like compare them to.
All right. Stone Sour fans, the next one I think that he should react to, and you can let me know what you think, but in my opinion, I think he should react to Get Inside, which is the first track.
Yeah.
No, actually, no, it's my first thought was like, okay, Corey's doing this Stone Sour thing. Like, I really hope this, he doesn't lose his edge.
Yeah.
Get Inside is what kicks you off in their first album, and you just realize like it's not Slipknot, but it is like it's different. It's got this got this thing to it. So if you guys agree, I think that's what we should take him back to some really old Stone Sour.
That's what I know. I know.
Funnily enough, that's actually the album that Bothers off of. So
okay, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I only know certain things, and I think maybe Brian did too. I could be wrong. I just know that was one of the ones he always wanted to play because it was super good, and it just had this feel to it. I'm almost bummed in a sense that they don't sound like that all the time. It's a nice change of pace, and it's got a very, very distinct like vibe and sound for me that I really, really dig. I try to find more artists and like songs like that. I find myself the older I get. It's even with it having like a sappy message or like whatever. That's not it. It's just the fact of just that whole feel. So I was so sorry guys, but yeah, I was thoroughly shocked and impressed by this song. I'm really glad he showed me this. I really hope that one, you have more songs they want to see more, react to it on my side. But this was awesome, man.
Yeah.
So far, you have not had a miss for me.
I mean, I think that as we get into, there's some, remember I was telling you about how there's some obscure Slipknot songs that I'm like, hey man, this is going to shock you. And it's going to be very different. Stone Sour kind of surprises you every now and then. Okay. And you're like, whoa, this is what's happening right now. Like, okay. I won't spoil what song it is, but there was actually a time that Josh with the polka dot guitar, he is actually one of my just favorite people that produces music in general.
Okay.
The way that they likened it to was for when they were making House of Golden Bones Part 2, Jim and Josh both, Jim was in the band at the time, he no longer is, but they both worked for such a long time doing so many layers of guitars and sound effects that Part 2 is kind of like a score for a movie.
Okay.
It's like he is very technically oriented. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't really play leads. He's more of a rhythm guy, but writing and all that stuff, he knows very much what to do. He had a blues thing with a new pedal that he was doing at one point, and I don't know if it was Corey or Jim or who heard it, but he said they were like, wait, play that again.
Oh, I bet it was fire.
And he did, and they were like, okay, move it up now onto the thicker strings and riff on that. And he did, and they went, that's the next song we're doing.
Hell yeah.
So that's, with Stone Sour, you kind of get a little bit of an adventurous thing as far, not that you don't get that in Slipknot, but it's different. So there's plenty more to go through. Well, so suggest something, guys. What you think, we'll do it.
Absolutely. So, absolutely. Like I'm down for it. And I think that if you guys are wanting to see more of this is probably something I will really, really get into. Like I said earlier, maybe more than Slipknot. Who knows? Why don't you guys try to kind of get me back and forth here and have me fight over, kind of thing.
The battle of the bands in a different way.
Again, Corey, I hear you work for free when you collab. Again, where's the? Come react with me. I'll feed you beer and pizza. No. But
he's sober, so unfortunately, it probably would just be pizza. But I think he likes Mountain Dew.
I'll edit that. Pizza. No, I kid, but no. Honestly, man, I'm really glad you showed me this one. This was a really fun one. Yeah. Very much not something that I was expecting. So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, if you liked what you saw, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe. That way you never miss an upload. Over here. And comment down below. Yeah, we got the wrong side. Always right. Yeah. Comment down below if you want to see any other song by Stone Sour or Slipknot. We're going to do them. So I'm here for it. All right, guys. Well, you know the drill. Cheers.
Adios.